next level, call it ciphers on the radio show. First with Slim, then with Cheap Shot and Jester. Ray, take the mic, no pressure, fella. Just kick a rhyme after these friends of mine, and I was on like a JV walk-on, following the words of Eminem and styles of beyond, taking cues from some of the best in the West on how to drop bombs. I progressed from a pond to Megalon, while in the East, Malabar was in the lab building himself into a beast of his own. The next summer we linked and HP
on the heels of our next release, let me do the knowledge. Ray got beats from this kid he met in college, so we mailed tapes back and forth with raw raps, and we did our first EP on a Tascam 4-track. The mix was shit with fuzzed out vocals, didn't seem to matter, it got love from the locals. The focal point, our confidence grew. The summer passed fast and now I'm back in school, missing classes, writing rhymes all day. Call Ray and leave 100-bar verses on his cell. He hit me right back with rap syntax like Dale's. I just moved east, so my influences shifted. I was studying Illmatic, he was studying hieroglyphics, but the passion never changed. School was done and my life became music. Ray almost quit and I was on some new shit.
Out of seclusion for a year. After school ends, I was all about making moves that had nothing to do with the music, but Chi kept the fuse lit. That's when fate dropped in and moved this dude to Boston. Chi said, no excuses, it's on, son, but we need a producer. Then he found one, introduced me to Kuzner. I took a look but wasn't sure, but Chi was convinced this dude
had a dead-end job, stuck in the grind, almost got fired writing raps on company time. Around this time I met Kuz, found my groove. Shit was cool but got better when Ray finally moved to the east, and we got working on our first LP, The Middle Passage. Cool, done in 6 months, did some shows, sold some tapes. In come the fun, spun around quick and started work on Winds at the Sun. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take a step back, analyze where you've been, and try to figure out where you're going. And this music is serious, this is what we wanna do, this is what we do, man. Do for life. Harry, Scott, what up?
The state of the music grew through the bad mood of a bush wind. 9/11 happened and suddenly the roof is giving in, ushering the era of Wince at the Sun, the Magnum representing HP to the maximum. The next act in action, from Rebel Yell to Broken the Club, it was cool with us to discuss and lay the tracks. And for those who don't know, Lone was an allegorical poem about Chi's lost soul, calling him home before the liquor and chicks swallowed him whole. It's like we started this album as kids. When it was done, we were full grown.
Did the Wince album and moved to Crown Heights. I was going through some shit, fuck the world was my soundbite. Money problems and issues with these girls, too much drink, too much smoke. I was a ghost in the world, and Ray was back west, going through his stress. I kept writing, hoping the music carried, but things changed again when Kuz got married. Solo albums on hold, and Raymond's back home, depressed, and he might never touch the microphone. Enter Zeeb, threw me hot beats, said go write some hot shit and come back in a week. I did that, I spit raps and got back on my feet, and we probably might have finished up my album much sooner, but things fell apart when his brother got a tumor. It's the life that we need, it's the life that we lead, it's the life that we breathe, this is the life that we seek.
Now I'm going back to Cali to my girl with big plans, a new direction and an album in the can, ready to blow. Life is good, but I was living at home under pressure, and the next thing I know, the relationship folds. I shook it off till a new love decided to break me some more. She was a sure thing, and at first it sure seemed like me and her were in for the sure dream, until out of the blue she came over to ask for her things and left my chest depressed. She said that it ain't no thing, let's get back on our horse and do this rap thing. And I told him, give it a rest and let him know that I was packing it in. I'm done now.
You gotta go back just to get farther in the midst of life drama. Kuz is about to be a father, and Zeeb's brother's back home, and Rain Man's back going, and shit ain't great, but I guess it's getting better, and I have no other option but to reach deep down, rinse my soul and drop oblique ground. It's the life that we need, it's the life that we lead, it's the life that we seek, this the life that we breathe, it's the life that we breathe, it's the life that we need, it's the life that we seek, it's the life that we need. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where you come from to know where you're going. HP, Himalayan Project, live since 1995. That's why I don't write no raps, he's always fucking gambling.
No limit, baby.
No limit. Texas Hold'em.
He's not recording, is it?
I don't think so, I think he shut it off.
Seriously, you want to play?
Yeah, I'll play. I want to put that in the song too, though.
What? The poker
Yeah,
shit?
it's like, hey man, we done. I want to put good one though.
No, you know that's why. That's honestly.
That's the honest. That's the second reason why I haven't made anything. I'll blame the first 2 years on that, but I would say that this last. I would say 2005. I owe that shit to poker.